It's a Simply Monday, and I wanted to get on here and have a girl talk about a very important topic. If there's girl talk, yes, this is our time to connect with each other and just to serve as community as we're living life in style and in purpose. And one thing that we need is each other. So let's get into this girl talk. It's going to be all about trusting God in the process because, y'all, you might be on the brink of your breakthrough. Also might be super close to what you believe is your answered prayer. And one thing that happens when you get super close to your answered prayer being revealed, to your answered prayer being fulfilled, and to that promise becoming a reality, what happens is we can get a little discouraged, or we might experience obstacles that come in through life that try to get us off course. But this is your reminder, y'all. This is your reminder. Stay true to what the Lord has called you to do and stay persistent, persevere, and keep going, y'all, because you do not want to stop when you have this much left to reach your promise that the Lord has promised you. You do not want to stop. You don't want to get derailed or distracted to where you were heading in this direction, but now you're heading in this direction. So today's girl talk is all about trusting God in the process, leaning on our community, and making sure that we're staying in tune with what the Lord is calling us to do, so that when we are being faced with life's challenges and when we do get discouraged or when there is doubt, we know how to fight it. So step number one to trusting the Lord in the process is to make sure that we're staying in communication with Him. It's hard to trust God. It's hard to trust God when we haven't been talking to Him. The more we talk to Him, the more He lets us know that He is near to us. He also lets us know that whatever we face, He faces it right there with us. And my pastor was talking about this on Sunday, how you're not alone. The Lord is right there with you when you're going through your obstacles. So step number one to trusting God in the process is to communicate with Him all through the day. Like literally any moment that you think of a question or any moment that you're deciding between A or B, include the Lord in your decision. Ask Him like, Lord, what should I wear for today? What should I eat? Lord, this is how I feel. Like, can you give me some type of encouragement? Or Lord, this is what I'm deciding between. Can you give me confirmation on if this is the right direction? And once we start including the Lord in our day, He shows up and confirms that yes, He is right there with us. And yes, He is leading and guiding us. He's our front, our back, and our side. We have nothing to worry about in that area. So step number two to trusting God in the process is to practice perseverance. Practicing perseverance looks like whatever the Lord told you to do, keep doing it. It doesn't matter if you are not seeing results yet. It doesn't matter if the challenges are trying to stop you from doing what the Lord is calling you to do. You do that thing and you try to do it to the best of your ability. Do it well. 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 Because, y'all, listen, because one of the things that happens when we get discouraged is we feel like, oh, we don't have the energy to record this YouTube video, or we don't have the energy to go to class, or the energy to continue to do exactly what the Lord has called us to do. But no, this is when you persevere. This is when you push harder. When the fight gets tough, you have to push and push and push. And that pushing is going to be so rewarding when the Lord presents to you your promise. Your promise is coming. Like, if the Lord told you that you are going to get something, if the Lord is leading you to the promise that He placed on your heart, He is going to give it to you. He will not lie to us. He is a God who you can trust. He won't fail us, and He will fulfill the promise that He said He will fulfill. So step number two to trusting God in the process is to persevere. Persevere. And finally, step number three to trusting God in the process is leaning on your community. Do you have a trusted friend who understands your core values of your relationship with God, or a trusted friend who has their own values, or a parent, a sibling, somebody who you can talk to help declutter the thoughts, declutter the decisions that might be going through your mind. So do you have somebody that you can go to and lean on? This is your time to not necessarily air your frustration or share all your business, but this is the time to lean on your community. If you say that you are struggling in this area, or you just need somebody to listen to you, or you just need somebody to give you a hug, or if you just need somebody to go to Nectar with, this is your time to lean on your community. Be honest, be transparent. Leaning on your community looks like us sharing what the Lord is leading us to share with the people who we love and the people who we can trust, so that we can lean on them in hard times and lean on them as the Lord is leading us to the promise that we know He's going to fulfill. So this video is all about our girl talk, and I hope you all enjoyed connecting. I hope you all enjoyed this conversation about trusting God through the process, because that's something that we're going to have to do over and over and over again. There's so many promises that the Lord is waiting to fulfill in our lives. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stay in contact with the Lord as we are trusting Him through the process. We're going to stay in contact with the Lord. Number 2, we're going to persevere. We're going to continue to do the things that the Lord has called us to do, no matter what it looks like. And number 3, we're going to lean on our community. If this video is a form of leaning on your community, then I want you to give this video a thumbs up. Like it, share it to somebody who you think might need it. Let's continue to live life in style and in purpose together. Thanks y'all for tuning in to Simply Sharday. I love having the opportunity to connect with you all, and we are going to talk soon. See ya.